Morning world, Hippy Trev here. Whoop. Fuck. If those bushes are getting a bit long, I was a little bit too close outside the driveway. Alright, morning world, it's just about hit 6 o'clock in the morning here. I'm backing out in the boat. Nearly took out the gate post. Roll the intro. Oh yeah, morning world, Hippy Trev here. Yep, 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm off on a mission. Just gotta head down the servo, fill up the car. It's a little bit chilly for the morning start. We've had so much rain, and yeah, the poor old bus, it's sprung another water leak directly in the middle and into one of my ceiling lights in the middle of the bus. I'm not sure where that's come from, I'll have to find that out, but we had a little bit of a shower rain yesterday and it just comes straight in, so hopefully it'll be an easy leak to find and an easy leak to fix. Now, as soon as I get filled up and on the way, I'll explain where we're going and why. Because I'm sure anyone that knows me knows that I'm very rarely on the road at 6 o'clock in the morning. So it must be important. Alright, we're open. Beauty. Let's go fill up. I'll be back. Oh, that puts a hole in the fucking pocket. $97 to fill then. And that was just on 200 miles, so. But I think the old boat should be running better now. I've redone the points. And it was making a funny sucking noise and it was having a few starting issues. And I had a look under the bonnet thinking, oh, maybe the vacuum line had come off, and actually the PCV valve had come out of the top of the rocker cover, so she's certainly running a lot better now. So why am I on this mission this morning so early? Well, rightio, so why am I on this mission so early this morning? Well, let's see. I'd helped my friend start up her group page. Now, anyone who knows me by now knows how I feel about what's going on in the world. They know my thoughts, my feelings. They know me. They know which side of the fence I'm sitting on. I've made that pretty clear. So I've joined this group and, you know, I'm helping this woman set up and so forth. And anyway, my best friend of 38 years, I call her, love of my life for 38 years, one of my bestest best friends. We're on my home page, not on the group page, but and I friended a couple of people off this group. It's what you do, like-minded people. And we're on my home page. We're having a passionate discussion, not heated, just passionate. And everyone was having their little bit to say. Not everyone's on the same wavelength as what I am. I've got to get past this car. So my gorgeous friend Kyla, she had what her say was, and someone who I'd friended off the group onto my personal page had the audacity to not only give her a mouthful of why she thought she was wrong, which is, you know, that's okay to a certain point, but proceeded to call her a fuckwit. And as soon as I saw that comment, I just deleted the comment, and I went on to Messenger, and I messaged her and said, you know, please don't ever say that to my friend ever again. It's just not on. So anyway, I took it to the head of the group and told her, like, I was an admin as well, and I told her She was the head of the group, top admin. I said, so-and-so caught my best friend of 38 years a fuckwit, and I wasn't very happy about it, and I think, we might have to reevaluate the person in the group. Well, she come back and said, well, your person, blah, 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 and your friend is a fucking idiot. Well, the minute I heard that, boom, I left the fucking group. There's no way I'm staying in a group where admin and the people in this group are calling my friend that. There's just no way. So I blocked everyone I got off the group on my personal page. I just blocked them all. Don't want you. I don't want any of you people coming near me ever again. And I said to admin that, okay, that was pretty bit nasty and a bit rude of you. And she had the audacity to message me and say that my friend was being rude and nasty. Well, that was it. Block, delete it. You're gone. Never want to see you again. And for your information, Angie, I'd already made up my mind last night that I'm going to drop your battery back to you. I'm getting up early. God, that guy was fine. He won't do no 100k. I'd already made up my mind last night. I didn't need you to send me a fucking message telling me to return it. I never take anything that doesn't belong to me. So I'd already made up my mind last night. I'll get up early, I'll get over there and I'll drop your battery off at your front gate and send you a message that it's there. So that's what I'm doing. At 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm driving a 200-mile round trip to return a battery that I'd been charging up for her as a favour. She had her battery charger supposedly stolen, and she had a $400 deep cycle battery here that was completely flat going to waste that she'd never used. So I said, well, drop it off, I'll charge it up, no problem. So for the last 3 weeks I've been having on a slow triple charge and bringing it back to full charge. So I'm going to go over there this morning and I'm going to drop the battery at her front gate because I don't want to see it ever. Send her a text message telling her exactly where it is, and I'll show you footage of me dropping the battery off, and that'll be that. No one calls any of my friends, I don't care who you are, unless you know these people personally yourself. No one calls any of my friends of such a long-standing anything without some sort of reprisals. Now, the fact that Kyle and I see very differently on this whole situation doesn't matter. She's my MCW and she will be till I die. And nothing and no one will come in the way of that. So, anyway, that's my morning rant. And I've only had one cup of tea. And also, Paul, mate, what you said about yesterday's video, you're just so right. It is. We sort of YouTube and the people and the subscribers. Oh, by the way, 99 subscribers. I don't know where they're coming from, who they are. I've just hit 99 subscribers. Wow. I may hit my 100 by Christmas. That would be awesome. I'm not sure. It doesn't tell me who my subscribers are. I don't know who's subscribing to my channel or where these are coming from, but I think it's absolutely fantastic. For me to nearly have 100 subscribers, I mean, Jesus, I follow people like Settletramp, they got 30,000 subscribers. $1 Million Bogan, nearly 100,000. Two Wheels Jess, 100,000. Doodle on a motorcycle, 40,000 subscribers. I'm happy to even have one subscriber, and now I'm about to hit 100. So, but anyway, Paul, yes, you're dead right. It's like family, it's mates. It's like seeing your mate. It is, and the people I subscribe to, I look forward to every one of their videos because it's like catching up with family. So, yeah, you're dead right, mate. It's not really about the ride or where I'm going, although I do know people just love hearing the sound of my bike. Fast Jimmy loves travelling in the car with me, in the boat. Young Oscar, 18 months, he loves my videos so much he falls asleep. He's 18 months old and every time he watches my video he falls asleep. So, yeah. So anyway, thanks Paul for saying that. I think that really brought it to light that exactly why we follow who we follow. And that, yeah, thanks Paul, I appreciate that. and hopefully you'll be receiving your present. I sent an express post to the States, and that was coming on a couple of weeks now, so hopefully you'll be receiving your present in the mail from me. Don't get too excited, it's nothing fantastic, but I hope it brightens up your day like you did mine. Although I don't think anyone could be happier with what they got than when Paul sent me that American version of the boat in a model. It just doesn't get any better than that. So yeah, we're definitely in strange times. This COVID certainly brings out the best and the worst of people. Unfortunately, more often than not, it brings out the worst. And that's what I saw the other day. And I'm not going to be involved in any group or with anyone that verbally abuses my friends online on my own personal page. What happens in the group, a little bit different, because we're just group people and we're all passionate, but nobody attacks my personal friends on my own personal page. That just never happens. Well, nobody attacks verbally my friends on my personal page. That just, I will never let anyone get away with doing that. Alright, so I've just gone through Donald. Yeah, there's no quite cracking the throttle on the boat, eh, Jimmy? It's more like just put yourself down and the boat quietly just takes off. Yeah, petrol's getting a bit expensive now, up to $1.70 pretty much. It went down by 3 cents. I think we're at $1.67 at the moment. But that was still a $97 fill. So as many emissions as I can do on the bike that I can, I will. Oh, just got a thumbs up. Someone driving past the other way, give me the thumbs up in the car. People love seeing the boat being driven around. They just love it. Like that old Dodge truck I saw yesterday driving through Scaryborough. It was like, yeah, beautiful, mate. We love seeing these old cars. Anyway, let's turn you around and show you the road. So the left bank's above 180 and the right bank's below 180. And what happens with the left one is, it'll go nearly all the way up to 200 and drop down again. There it goes, it's on the way up. See it climbing? So the left bank's climbing, it's going up. And I certainly know my thermostat's working because it goes up and drops down, so the thermostat's opening and closing, but the right bank. So I'm unsure if one gauge is reading different to the other. I mean, on some days, that bloody left bank, that's nearly going all the way up to 200 nearly. I made a bit of a recording so people can see what's going on with my gauges, how the left bank just runs hotter than the right bank. could do, which wouldn't really be that hard, is I just have to rethread the lines, is swap the gauges over left to right and see if I get the same result. Maybe that's another test I'm going to have to do. I had another gauge. My right bank gauge died about a year ago. So I went to good old, see look at that, it's nearly down to 180. So I went to dear old Autobarn and grabbed another brand new gauge, stuck it in the rack, and that gauge didn't even work until about 10 mile down the road before I even started to register. And it was showing completely different reading to what the one on the left was. So I had that for about a week, and then I thought, no, something's not right with this gauge. It doesn't even start working till 10 miles down the road, and I know that. So what I did, went back to Autobarn, told them what was going on, and asked, so look at that right bank, well below 180, left bank was heading towards 200. So I went to Autobarn and told them what was going on, and yeah, I look, Autobarn, without question, yeah mate, we can replace that, no problem. I said, do you mind if I pull it out right now in front of the shop and do a complete changeover? And said, mate, you got your tools? Absolutely got all the tools I need. And we did the job. I replaced the gauge. And that's the one now in the right bank. And it's been running at a lower temp than the one on the left. Now, could that left temp gauge be reading differently because it's an older gauge, or I don't know. But the difference between the both sides of the motor, to me, does not sound normal. Look at that, nearly 200 on the left bank. Right there, about the top 200. Right bank, bang on 180. I mean, if I was only running one temp gauge and it was that one on the right, on the left-hand side there, I'd be freaking out that my car was having overheating problems. But anyway, rightio worlds, about to hit the death zone. How many times have I taken you through here? So many. Station corners. I have a few past this road I've actually named. Oh, there we go, a bit of a backslide. I might do that on the way home. There's about 3 or 4 sections of this road between home and Childers that another one, I've actually got little names for. So this little stretch here is called Corrugation Corners. For the reason it's got, every corner's got, oh, I'm pinging. Okay, I've got to readjust the timing, the car's pinging. A little bit close, mate. Anyhow, I'm going to redo this timing. Because she's pinging. Got my tools. That was so good I heard that pinging. And that's how you do your timing on one of these old girls. You set it to where you think it's right. So I set it as far advanced as I thought it needed to be. And then you slowly start bringing it back. And I'd already adjusted it back, oh, another wave. I'd already adjusted it back once before, and that's cool. But just coming up that hill then, I could hear the motor pinging, which is like, that's great. That's exactly what I want to hear. I know she's still too far advanced, so I've just retarded it by a B stick and see how it goes. So I've left my spanner out, so if I still want to do a little bit more as I'm going along, I can just pull over, quickly lift the bonnet. It's a 2-second job, literally, to do that. Such an easy job, especially with that spanner. Making that spanner, it's just made working on this car so much easier. And I also use that spanner. Just gotta wait here. I actually use that spanner to put the motor back in my Harley, because there was one bolt when I pulled when I had to do the motor change over in the Harley. What I was supposed to do was pull all the primary and the clutch out, and I couldn't be bothered doing all that. So basically what I did is I cheated and I left the primary cover on. And there was one bolt. I couldn't get a socket into it. I couldn't get a wrench into it. I couldn't get a socket into it. I couldn't get any sort of spanner up into there, because where it was hidden. And the nut had to come in from the bottom up. You couldn't put the nut from the top, because the bolt would have come through and broken the fin. So I put some sticky tape. Underneath there. I set the nut in there and went in from behind and lifted it up while I dropped the bolt down. And thanks to that, I was able to get that one bolt in the Harley motor into the frame. That without that, I would have literally had to pulled the whole primary, the clutch basket and everything out just to put that one bolt in. So not only does it, well, these cameras run off. Not only does it work for my distributor timing on the 253 motor where the dizzy's down the back, which is why I made it in the first place, but it also helps me if I ever have to do another motor change over in my Harley. Alright, let's get back to work. And the boat definitely feels better. It could probably be retarded even just a fraction more, I reckon. Oh yeah, well, it's been nearly there, so I'm about to drop the battery off at Angie's front gate. And you know what, Angie? You didn't even apologise for calling my friend a fuckwit. Instead, you went the other way and called her rude and nasty. And that's why I blocked and deleted you. I gave you every opportunity to say, oh, look, mate, look, I'm really sorry about your friend. I didn't mean to call her that. But no, you went exactly the other way. So that's why I blocked and deleted you. You didn't even have the decency to say, I'm sorry for calling my best friend of 38 years a fuckwit. That's why I blocked and deleted you. And you know what? Bad things do happen to bad people. So maybe you should check your own karma out. Rightio, so here we are, we're at your front gate right now. Rightio, I'm at your front gate. And I'm dropping off your battery. There you go. Your battery has been delivered safe and sound to a very safe location, so don't even tell me it's been fucking stolen, it's there. And as soon as I get to my mate's place here, I'm going to send you a text message showing you the photo and exactly where it is. So do us both a favour. delete my number from my phone. Sorry. So do us both a favour, delete my number from your phone and don't ever contact me again. There's nothing to be said. You couldn't even apologise. Oh, rightio, well, back in the big, just about to get home. So that mission is done. Battery been delivered. The do not contact me ever again message has been delivered. Close the book on that chapter. Done. Rightio, well, it's safely home, back in the driveway. So look, just a big shout out to everyone who subscribes to my channel and watches my videos regularly. Thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Can't believe it, 99 subscribers, woohoo! One more to go and I hit 100, that'd be wonderful. So anyway, well, we're home safe, so you know the drill. Stay safe, keep your knees in the breeze, and I'll catch you later. Bye.